In Luke 10, we find that Jesus sends out the 72, and he pronounces woes against unrepentant cities. Then he shares the parable of the Good Samaritan, and then he gets to a village, and we find a very well-known story. Martha welcomed Jesus into her house. While Martha was busy serving him and his company, Mary sat at Jesus' feet, listening to him. Now Martha gets uptight about it and asks Jesus to intervene. And it says, starting in verse 39, "And she had a sister called Mary, who sat at the Lord's feet and listened to his teaching. But Martha was distracted with much serving. And she went up to him and said, 'Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me to serve alone? Tell her to come help me.' But then Jesus corrects her. He says, 'Martha, Martha, you are anxious and troubled about many things, but one thing is necessary. Mary has chosen the good portion, which will not be taken away from her.'" Interestingly, earlier in the chapter, when Jesus was giving instructions to the 72, he told them that when they entered a village, they should enter a house, and if they found a quote-unquote son of peace, they were to proclaim peace, heal the sick, and announce the coming of the kingdom. In this case, Martha would be the son of peace, who was supposed to receive Jesus' ministry. But Martha was too busy to receive it. She was busy trying to please the Lord. The irony is that she may very well have been serving him, hoping to receive something from him in return. But it was precisely her performance orientation, the doing in order to receive, that kept her from receiving. It's so easy to fall into the performance trap. But I want to learn to sit at his feet and receive. That is life. In fact, there's a portion where the disciples ask Jesus, "Master, what is the work that we must do?" We all feel that way, don't we? Like there must be something that I must do. It can't be so simple as to just sit and receive. But this is exactly what we see here. That Martha is concerned with doing in order to receive. Mary is content with just receiving. And when the disciples ask Jesus, "What is the work that we must do?" this is Jesus' response. "This is my work, that you believe and receive." Believe and receive. That is the work that we must do. Mary was doing the right work. Martha was so busy doing things, trying to earn his approval, or trying to do something to get herself in good favor with him so that she could receive something from him, that she was missing out on what Jesus was really giving to her. Lord, I want to live in this posture of receiving from you. Doesn't mean that I don't do anything, but that my doing comes out of an overflow of everything that I have received from you. I don't want to have the orientation that I must do things in order to receive, but that I freely receive, and then I freely give away of the things that you give me. Teach me to be more like Mary, to sit at your feet, to hear you speak, to hear your voice, to be filled with your Spirit, and then to go out and overflow to others. In your name I pray. Amen.